Hey, Big A, I took your advice and got an FT subscription. The kindling is all right. It burns okay and everything, but the ink smells something fierce when you start a fire with it. That is awesome. I'm going to let you know something else you can do with it. You actually can read it. I understand that it looks like it's like perfect for burning, but you can actually look at there's like words on there too. Maybe right before you burn it, you could like read about this article, The Future of Swimming Pools. Maybe not that one. Inflation-weary shoppers boost Costco memberships. Are any of you inflation-weary shoppers who are sick of shopping at grocery stores and instead are shopping more at Costco to try and save money by shopping in bulk? This article speaks to you. Northern Lion. I do believe Northern Lion shops at Costco. I don't believe Northern Lion is an inflation-weary shopper because he's very, very wealthy. General Kirkland treats us well here at the Costco. General Kirkland, yes, exactly. Costco is the single greatest invention in human history. Okay, penicillin, fire, the wheel, vehicles, the Industrial Revolution. You think a big warehouse where they sell chip bags, but big. That's the greatest invention in human history, where it's the same as a grocery store, but it's big. Big better. I'll take my chips, thank you. My favorite, actually not my favorite thing, my little brother's favorite thing growing up when we go to Costco is he would get the deluxe industrial size of goldfish. And he could go through one of those. How much do they fit in that? What is a Costco goldfish? Like a 31 ounce? Man, he could go through one of those in a day, just grinding Oblivion for the Xbox 360. And that's my go. That's why I'm proud to call him my brother. He could just sit there shoveling goldfish into his mouth over and over and over again. He should be the streamer a lot. Do you think he should stream while eating the goldfish? Is that the stream you want where he's just constantly shoveling? I bet you got the hot dog, right? No, I don't get the hot dog because I don't like prices being affordable for the common man. I see the hot dog price and I get angry. I want them to add like truffles to it or something and make it cost $600. I have a very popular opinion, which is that the Costco hot dog is too cheap. That's what I support. I support, let's raise the prices and help the shareholders. Like Arizona iced tea is too cheap. I don't like that when people can afford it in an inflationary environment. Shit should be more expensive and the shareholders should win. Nobody in America ever thinks of the shareholders, and it sickens me to my stomach, to be honest. I don't like paying so little money for it. It ruins the experience. So I'm joking right now, but I am not joking about this. When things are too cheap, I genuinely get anxious. Because I can't take a gift horse in the mouth. I feel like there's something wrong. I assume the quality of the meat is at fault. Now, the Costco hot dog is actually different. That's why I'm joking, because they are loss leading that. They are taking a loss on it openly. But like, if I see something too cheap elsewhere, I get suspicious. I do get suspicious. I get something's off to me. These TikTok comments on Vision about GME are wild. They're complaining about them hating, halting for 2% increase, but not 50% fall. Can't believe people are wasting money on GME. Yeah, man. I mean, all of the halts were timed with exactly what they said they'd be timed with, which is gap ups and gaps down in the stock. I don't think there was any manipulation with the halts. They were very normal today. They went exactly as long as they should and then stopped the halt. And then they started again when it moved too fast. They halted up and down. I can't believe there's some people on Reddit who saw the same DFV stream and thought it was genius. So many claiming it revealed market manipulation by the hedgies. Bro, they're working triple time to try and change the narrative in real time. Like immediately during the stream and after, everyone was like panicked and confused. And then they hit on something. They're like, someone just like changed it. He's like, you know what? This was good, actually. This was good. He's actually a genius. He planned this all from the beginning. And then they're like, yeah, he was trolling them, the hedgies. And then they all just jump on that. I mean, you can't shake them out of it. But like I've said, I am not judgmental. I get why people do this. Financial nihilism is real. People are looking for a way out, and it is a tough time. I'm not making fun of people, but I don't agree with them, bro. I think it's very obvious what happened on that stream, and it wasn't good. My family is lucky enough to invest $300,000 into Apple in late 2000s. It's funny, just we're fortunate. We're fortunate enough. Yeah, you're rich, bro, all right? Do you think it makes sense to diversify at this point? When does it become about wealth retention? Never sold. Have other assets. Brother, here's the problem with your question, is that you say right here in an offhanded line, I have other assets, but you're so vague about it. I don't know. Do you have a lot of other assets? In which case, Apple's a reasonable portion of your portfolio, then that's fine. Is Apple a vast majority of your portfolio? Then yeah, I would probably diversify if you'd like to have, it's tough to say. It also depends on what's your risk profile. Are you hungry for greater returns and are willing to have a bigger risk? Like right now, personally in my life, I am in a process of massive de-risking. My goal is to just be nearly flat, but like have no cross correlation of assets. I'm trying to buy things that aren't connected and split my entire portfolio so that I cannot lose what I got. I'm in coward mode, sure, if you want to call it that. But you might be in a different profile. I might want different things. So I can't give you advice. I don't even know about the rest of what you've got. However, it sounds like you're in a good spot. I also want you to understand, I understand your question is fair, but also understand that your situation is so far above the average American right now. You're in such a good, lucky position. You're not in a bad spot anyway. Yeah, you can get a financial consultant. My whole family works in plumbing. Should I go into trades or work towards a white collar job? I don't know enough about, how can I choose your future? Honestly, you're asking me to be like this. I have one sentence on you. Here's what you should do with your life. It's impossible. It's impossible. We might as well have chat poll. What do you like? You should have an opinion. I really can't tell you, bro. What if you hate doing trades work? The popular thing to say now for people that are in the know is that trades are on the come up, dude. Trades are a great way to make money, require a little bit more time, but they're undersupplied, like a good people in the trades. However, if you don't like it, you can't do it, then what the fuck am I supposed to tell you? And also, you said any white collar job? Like what? Do you want to work in accounting, marketing, finance, biz dev? You know what I'm saying? There's just too much at stake. And I wish you well, Scooty McScooter, no matter what. H-Rock, who should I marry? The farm wench, a barkeep lady, or a tough electrician girl? Me? I'm marrying the tough electrician girl every day of the week because that's gonna help out. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a win. Is Ari a tough electrician girl? Not necessarily electrician, but same idea. Again, I told the story of my wedding, but when I knocked the mirror off the side of my car, the side mirror, she repaired it by finding the original blueprints of a Honda Fit. Then she went to a junkyard. Then she found a different Honda Fit, removed the outer shell of the thing, reconstructed it. The dealership was going to charge us like $600 to add the mirror back. She did it for like $8. She's the GOAT. Ari's the true big A. Well, it doesn't need to be a competition. She's not the man of the house. Okay. I wear silly Mario suits to bring in the bacon. Okay. My hands look like this, so her hands can look rougher. Okay. That's how I bring the money in for this household. Do you understand? It's a team effort. My idea of how people and kids acted in the 1930s comes from old movies and documentaries. Will people 50 years in the future do the same with TV shows and video game adverts? Or is there enough direct evidence with personal videos and TikToks? That's interesting. You're asking about how people are going to picture the 2020s. I think that's a good question. Because they'll obviously make movies and films and shows set in this era. But your last point is, I think, a little wrong. People in the future are not going to watch old personal videos and TikToks to know what life was like. They're just not going to do that. Maybe historians will, but the average person's not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm watching old TikToks from 2021. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I have no idea. I have no idea the answer. I don't know what people will visualize this era in like a long, like, I know what you're talking about, like 1930s. So let's say in 2090, what are they going to think about 2020? I'm going to be honest with you, bro. They're going to have bigger problems. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. They're not going to give a shit about what happened. They'll be on some different shit. They'll be on a different type beat. Showing my kids Dune to tell them this is how it was like in 2024. They're watching TikTok Riz Party and lamenting what they missed. That's the one historical artifact that survives is TikTok Riz Party. A true icon of the era.